Hello, I'm Diana Syrse, and I am a composer and singer. I come from Mexico and I live in Munich, Germany. For me, it's very important to have my work being presented in different festivals around the world, so my music can go beyond, and I believe that music can save. I believe that music can make a huge change in different minds. And it is very important for me that these festivals can exist, so my work and the life that and the passion that I put in my work could be shared with everyone. One of the festivals that changed my life was a festival around the music of Mexico, actually, at the Walt Disney Hall. And it was organized by Gustavo Dudamel. It changed my life because it gave me the opportunity to write for orchestra and my own voice with electronics. And this piece opened me the way to express with my music what I wanted to express and to share what I could do with the world, and also helped me a lot in my development as a composer. Another festival that also was very relevant to my career was the Festival Présence in Paris, where in this festival I was able to write for the orchestra of Radio France, and that work also helped me to develop my work. And the last festival, last but not least, was a festival where I haven't presented a work of mine, but also changed my life, and that was the Festival of Aix-en-Provence. Because this festival opened me many perspectives about opera and about the development of this genre in particular. I once organized a festival called Art in Perspective, and I invited many women around Europe and Latin America to participate in this festival, and it was a very great experience to organize it along with my colleague who helped me to do it. But the experience that I had was also that it was very difficult to find funding for it, and it was very difficult to open spaces for female composers and female artists, because there are many around the world, and there are really in some parts of the world there are also a lack of consciousness of what important it is to share their work with the world. So my bad experience was to be on the other side of the festival, on the organization and administration side, and see the lack of interest for funding of this kind of festivals that really makes a change in a city. I would like to see a festival that integrates many voices, that is really diverse, that is a very high quality festival, but it also opens music and art to everyone to be experienced, and also that everyone could be part of it as a creator in a way. So I would like to see a festival that is not elitist, and is not something that is close. I want to see openness. I want to go to a performance where I can see all kinds of musics and languages and people, and that has no boundaries, that are determined by serious music or entertainment music. I just want to listen to music, and I just want to listen to music from all parts of the world, because I believe that music comes from different places, and there is no universal language. There are many languages that could come in one festival. I want just to experience the beauty of these different perspectives in just one festival with social consciousness, and to see that in this festival all of these different voices are valued and are respected, and it doesn't matter the age or the place where the artists are coming from. Since I was very young, I started always to listen to sounds and to combine sounds in my mind, something that didn't really sound as an orchestra. It sounded more like noises and kind of sounds that are really oniric. And then it translated into something that is similar to an orchestra. But I didn't know that I was composing at that moment. I was just collecting all the sounds in my memory and combining them and creating them in my mind. And it was not until I was around 15 years old, when I already started playing piano. I started playing piano when I was around 7, and I started improvising, and I started also taking pieces of other composers and then variating them. That I realized that I was able to write music as well, and I wanted to be a composer. And the experience that was something that helped me to see that opera and that interdisciplinary works were something that I wanted to do was the first time that I heard L'amour de loin of Kaya Sariajo. I was in Mexico, I was studying, I was 16 years old when I was with my teacher, and Gabriela Ortiz, my teacher at that time, she showed us the film of L'amour de loin. And I remember I watched it, and then I watched Kaya going out on the stage, and I was thinking, oh my God, this woman has so much light in her, and is a woman, and she can compose, and I can compose as well, and I'm imagining so many things that sound very similar to what she's listening to and what she's giving to us. So that was a very inspiring moment in my life, and that was also something that determined my path as a composer. Seeing another woman was very important because all my references were male composers, and it was also a very nice experience in my life to have a female composer as a teacher. But I didn't know how important that was. And seeing Kaya just going out of the stage and receiving the applauses in a very big stage with an opera with so many musicians, and seeing someone like me, seeing like a role model for me, it was really inspiring because I didn't learn that on the books. I didn't learn that on any of my lessons before. I have heard at that time about Clara Wieck, Clara Schumann, and Cécile Chaminade, but they were not so important on the curriculum when I was studying. Afterward, I heard their work, and I listened to different works of them, and everything changed. But having also a female composer that is alive and is so talented and that could make her work being alive with so many musicians from all different parts of the world, that really gave me the push, the inspiration to say, this is possible. I think being here is special because you don't really have the chance to be with so many talented female artists, not only composers but artists in general, talking about composition and talking about creativity and all the things that we all have made, like our little stones, that's made also a change in our lives. I see it also with the work that Marie-Hélène Kitchens and Vivienne Olive have done, also with the Archive, that there are so many things still to do, but there are so many things that have been done that open the path also to the female composers that are coming, and they have a very difficult path. They don't have it easy, and female conductors, they don't have it easy. And still, I think it's very important to be united, and to be conscious that we all need a space to share, and then to make different projects where women are really into the creating parts of the festivals, that they are directors, that they are the ones that are also part of the initiative, and they are taking on account